Hey everyone, welcome back to Gowns and Gimlets, Sarah's podcast where we talk about her two favorite things, wedding dresses and cocktails. Today I am here, Jack from Fleur de Fizz, and we are going to be talking about some of our craziest events that we've done so far. We're dropping a major bombshell on this episode, and also we play Smash or Pass where we talk about some of our favorite cocktails. So sit back, make yourself a cocktail and enjoy.
Okay, so you met him then when you were back at what we lovingly call
The Office.
The Office.
I've been referring to it as the Fizz.
I do call it the Fizz.
The Office, but
yeah.
My phone still tries to autocorrect it to Office,
Right.
so we have not used it enough yet.
We haven't. We need to
But
keep
eventually
using
we
it.
will.
The Office.
Yeah.
So we got this commercial space for Fleur de Fizz, which is crazy because I've been running it out of my house for a year. Like we just made a year of doing events and we've been running it out of my kitchen, which it has absolutely outgrown. Like it outgrew that a few months ago, but we've just been like resisting. So we did get a commercial space for it, which is awesome because we'll be able to do more events, bigger events, and be able to like clean up, prep, do all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We've been joking because if your kitchen and the storage unit we had before is right here,
Yeah.
and the warehouse is up here,
Yeah.
we're like right here.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
we barely fit into that
We
warehouse
barely
right
fit
now,
into it.
so-
I know. And when we looked at it and we were deciding to get it, it's like when something's empty, you're like, I could put all kinds of stuff in here. This is huge. This is more than we need. And now that we're moving everything in and like just this past week, we've been preparing. We have 5 different events over the next week and laying all of that stuff out and doing all of the prep work and gathering everything together. I'm like, it's shrinking
favorite
on us.
joke.
I get it. That's the VIP suite did that. I
It
remember
did.
the first time I walked in here and I went, oh my God, we're going to be able to put so much stuff in here.
Yeah.
Like along with it being a space for appointments, like it is going to have so much space for other things.
No.
No, it doesn't. It's still huge. It's huge
Yeah.
for an appointment space.
Yeah.
It's gigantic.
The Office is huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gigantic.
It's gigantic. But like with how we have it laid out and everything that we need to put in there, if we're going to need a bigger space.
Yeah. I think my job for the past few weeks has been like Thursday through Sunday is
Yeah.
usually event
Events.
time.
Yeah.
Monday through Wednesday is not just clean and unpacking everything, but
Yeah.
reorganize the entire space.
Yeah.
We keep
We're going
moving
to get
stuff,
there.
like-
We're going to get there.
Yeah.
We have put things out and then pulled it all down from the shelves and then put it back 6 times, 7 times.
at minimum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what the
You
flow
keep paying him
is.
to do it. And
I do.
you know,
And
that
so
works for
it's a
me.
problem. Oh, she says it's good. I say it's a
Yeah, it
problem.
works for me.
But we're going to get there. Like eventually, I think, especially once all of it's finished, like we're installing sinks, a commercial ice machine, a dishwasher, prep tables, refrigerators, freezers, all of that kind of stuff. And that takes time. I'm learning. Okay. I'm learning the process of, negotiating that,
Takes time and money.
process. Yes. And,
That's her job.
it's mine. The money's my job. That's fine. That's fair. But I think that like once all of that is set up and going, I think we're going to have a much better idea of the flow, where to put things, like what's natural. Right now we're just kind of like playing house in there. Like, oh, this could go here. This could go here.
Still killing it though.
We're still killing it. And we have 5 events I'm going out of town this weekend. Okay.
Yeah, so I have 5 of this.
Jack has 5 events this weekend. Yeah. But you can do it. Like we've been doing it for a year now and we've done so many events, so many different types of
Right.
events, so many different sizes. We know what we're doing.
Speaking of, I actually had something to say. I told her about it earlier. I didn't tell you about it. I had the sweetest bride earlier today.
Oh yeah, she did tell me about this.
Literally an angel. Oh my God. She was so funny. She's one of those brides where you sit there and you're yapping for so long that like you go, oh wait, shit, we got to put a dress on.
Yeah, like we're supposed to be doing something.
Yeah, we're supposed to be like doing something together at this point. And so I was talking to her about like when the dress comes in, what are we going to do and all this information. And she goes, yeah, it's tricky because I'm getting married in New York and I'm from New York. And I went, oh, that's so funny. You know what? Our store owner has a bar catering company and she'll work anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
So if you want her in New York, you can book her in
Yeah,
New York.
100%. I'm there, babe. Call me.
No, and I literally told her, and she went, that's so funny. I wouldn't have even thought to book anything from down here. And I said, I'm telling
Why
you,
not?
I said they've never worked anything in New York, but I'm telling you, if I told her
Yet.
about it right now, that you were interested, she'd go, Tell me when I need to be there and where I need to be. And we'll be there.
I love New York. I love weddings. I love to travel. What else is there?
I'm constantly begging you to allow me to travel.
No, hey, book a wedding somewhere, call this girl.
I told her, I said, here's the card. I said, honestly, my fiance would be so excited just to hear that, like, there's a chance she has to take him to New York. And then we were in the break room and I told her this and I said, yeah, they're in New York. And she went, okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
She's like, that's fine. We can do it. And I said, I knew you would be like, I don't care. I'll do anything, like you're not turning anything down. But she said, yeah, here's the part that like, y'all are really not going to like, talking about like the bartenders. She goes, I need to figure out how I'm going to source bartenders in New York. And I said, don't do that.
How many people is this wedding?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Our website says we do events for 10 to 10,000, and I mean it.
I can do it.
Let's do it.
I told her about that. I said, yeah, she always says she can do 10 to 10,000, and then the Acadia Music Festival booked them.
Yeah, and we killed it.
They did it.
Knocked out the park.
We knocked it out of the park. We had the best time. Yeah. So we got called to be the bartending service for Acadia Music Fest, which is this really great music festival in Thibodaux. I was really glad that we got booked, obviously, because it's great for the business, but I was really happy to go. Like, they've got a really cool thing going on down there. It was a great little one-day music festival. It was like very well attended, lots of people. And so they hired us to do the VIP tent. I think they had been sourcing their own bartenders and just kind of like taking that job on themselves, which really that's where our business shines. People have been trying to organize their own bars, and you can do it, but once they do it, they realize what a job it is. Mm-hmm. And so that's like where we step in, right? Like we come in these situations where like you realize, because you've done it, how hard it is. Mm-hmm. Let us do it. Like we've got a system, we've got a process, let us do it. And so they hired us on for it, and we just killed it. I mean, we showed up with 20 bartenders and everything organized, and everybody was energetic and enthusiastic and loving it. Miller time. It was great. That was really fun.
Yeah.
And I think we served, they said 1,400. It felt like maybe a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
A lot of people over a long time.
One of the best events that we have or will ever have for three main reasons. One, it allowed me to basically make Fleur de Fizz my solo job.
Yeah,
like,
it did.
I'm no longer at my other job. I'm completely focused on Fleur de Fizz now, just because of like the exposure and just the finances that brought in and everything. Two, it's the best possible thing we could have had for where we were whenever we initially booked that.
Yes.
We were ready to take that next step.
Yeah.
We just needed somebody to come through for us, and they came through.
Yeah.
So it was huge for us. And three, you and I got to sit down at the end of the night and count the tip money while listening to T.I., which is one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. Literally counting thousands of dollars.
Dollar bills.
I gotta
listening to
won't
T.I.
stop. Muscle won't quit.
It was
so
amazing.
Cool.
It was amazing.
We looked at each other and we were like, this is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, it was amazing. And like all of our bartenders had a great time. Like it was just a great experience all around. Yeah. All around. So that was like a really fun thing to do. And it was great because like we had this conversation before and we were like, okay, like this is really big. This is a lot for us to coordinate and handle. But we were like, okay, but we said that we could do this. And this is a test of whether or not this business can do this. Yeah. And I love working with Jack for this reason. I think we both rise to that kind of challenge. Like we love a challenge. We love something new to go after. And it was really fun to do.
At the same time, whenever we actually do rise to the challenge, we both have an insane amount of pride about it.
We do.
And we sit and we're like, we did that. Oh my God. I remember driving home that night in more pain than I've been in a very long
same.
time.
We were really sore.
So much pain.
Lifting. Yeah.
I was calling up a couple of the bartenders we were working with, thanking them for everything. Yeah. And then I texted Sarah and I was like, I probably shouldn't send her a 3-paragraph thing being like, I love working for this company and we do such a good job. So I think I just like texted you. I was like, we did that. Cool. That was awesome.
That.
Let's do it again soon.
Yeah. And I know what that means.
Yeah.
I know what that means.
We speak each other's languages.
Okay. I'm the one that spends the 2 hours drafting a 3-paragraph long text.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring something up. We were talking today with Haley, who bartends for Fleur de Fizz, and her boyfriend Mark also bartends for Fleur de Fizz.
Yeah.
But we were talking with Haley today about how she said something about how, Mark was like, Sarah's bossing me around about this thing or whatever. And Sarah said, they like when I boss them around. And me and Haley at the same time went, as the ones that come home to, they don't.
I don't need to hear that. In my mind, the narrative I've given myself is they love it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And here's what I told her. I said, what's funny though about like anytime Jack complains about that, the problem with Jack and Sarah when they're working together is that they are too similar. And that's what I was telling them. I said,
we've learned this. We've learned this.
They both complain about things that are their own doing that they literally signed up for.
Yeah, like and made Sarah happen.
Went, what are you talking about? When do I do that? And I said, I don't know. Maybe whenever you're like, guys, I'm just so busy. I don't have time for anything with the 2 businesses that I started and the PTA and the 2 babies I had.
Do me next.
Yeah. Because she said that, I went, oh, you like clocked me. All right. Okay.
And then I told her, I said, actually, I'll get into that later. But no, but literally, you'll do the same thing. He'll literally go, he starts the night before. He goes, tomorrow's going to be a big day for me. I got a bunch of stuff I got to get done. And I go, okay, cool. And then we wake up the next morning and he goes, I thought that I wasn't going to have to get started until noon. And then Sarah texted me that she needs me to do these 4 other things before and I'm like, why were you bitching about what a long day it was going to be if you weren't going to get started until noon?
Till noon.
You knew
that's what I want to do.
You just got a text from her saying specifically what to do. And you went,
not incorrect.
Oh my God, I can't believe I have to like actually not drop my kid off at school and then not just come back home and take a nap. I have to like go to
Let
work.
it be known that I'm making that list of things I need you to do at like 5:30, 5:45 in the morning. And then I'm holding off until I believe that you're awake.
No, it's true. Because when she texts me for Bustle stuff, she texts it in a group chat with me and Gab. Her and Gab both wake up at
the crack.
6 a.m.
The crack.
Okay. And so she'll send it. I'll wake up and I'll have 8 messages from Sarah and Gab. I'm like, oh my God, is everything okay? And the messages are literally just, LOL, we should post this on Instagram. And I'm like, who the fuck is awake enough right now to be talking about that?
She's just started devolving because initially, like a while ago, it was like, hey, go ahead and just text me when you're awake.
Yeah,
like I have something I want to discuss. Then it kind of went to like, hey, are you alive? And now it's just like signs of life. Like it's almost passive aggressive at this point.
Oh no, and God forbid his phone breaks, y'all. So Jack's phone broke. What? Like,
last week.
He has a new phone now.
Yeah.
But it stopped charging.
Yeah.
And so we woke up in the morning. He had stuff to do. And honestly, it's on the both of us that we didn't see it coming, that you had already texted him 14 things to do. But he was
with no response.
I think it was an event day too.
It sure was.
Yeah, he goes, I've got a few things to do. I've got to go to the Fizz. I've got to meet with the landlord, all this stuff. And then I got to go to Restaurant Depot, blah, 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 blah. And I go, okay, cool. And at some point, your phone's going to have to charge. And I was like, well, I'm off work. I can go with you while you do the Fleur de Fizz stuff because Charlotte was at home. Mm-hmm. It was like a Sunday, I think. Mm-hmm. We were like, we can just both go with you and make a day of it and blah, 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 or something like that. You texted me and said, so is Jack alive at 11:30?
Yeah.
And I went, oh yeah, he's like alive. His phone just died. Like it's not charging. And you just texted me screenshots of what you had texted him. Saying, I need you here at this time and here at this time and here at this time.
It's like 7 text messages.
Yeah. And
you weren't answering.
I was like, damn, lady, we just got started with our day.
It was 11:30. I had a full day at that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had been doing
I just want some credit for not texting you at 7 a.m. Because that's when I feel like it's appropriate, but then I hold off for a few hours. I just want
I mean, I'm going to say my alarms go off at 8 and she's going to give me that look of, you don't set alarms.
Her alarms.
Because I'm the alarm.
Her alarms go off at 8. That's about when I wake up. It's either that or my daughter's prodding me at 8 a.m.
Actually, I forgot to yell at you about that. Didn't we oversleep a couple days ago?
Great, now's the time.
Yeah, no, like on the cameras. This is good. This is great content.
Yeah.
You gotta set fucking alarms. Because I'm going to oversleep. I'm going to sleep past my alarm.
To be fair, my biological clock woke me up at 8:40. And I was like, let's go. Come on.
Literally.
I was kind of freaking out. I was like, oh God.
I snoozed my way to 8:50 and his biological clock went, she's got to be at the school in 20 minutes. And I was like, fuck.
I was literally slapping her. I was like, wake up.
But wait, the real question, was Charlotte still sleeping?
Here's the thing. I wake up, I go in her room. I'm like, how is she still asleep? I open her door. She's laying in bed watching TV. She goes, oh, you're awake. Girl, said Charlotte.
She's at the age where she's self-sufficient enough to be okay for like a half an hour.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
she's
yeah,
also
yeah.
at
Oh,
the
she's
age
fine.
where she like wakes up and her initial thought is, I'm just going to put my TV on. You know,
Yeah.
like.
I love that.
I opened her bedroom door this morning because I heard her talking in there after I got ready to go to work. She's off school today because it's Thanksgiving week. I opened her bedroom door because I hear her talking. I'm fully dressed, ready to go to work. I just woke him up and she's talking, and I open her door and I see her standing in her room. All of her stuffed animals are sitting up in front of her. She has a notebook with a pen that she's tapping.
Yeah.
And she says, and you're gonna dance like this. And I go, what are we doing? And she goes, we're playing school and dance class.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. Good morning.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, good morning.
She's like, good morning.
How
I'm
long
busy.
Have you been awake?
She's like me. She's like Miss Sarah. She's busy in the morning. She's been up since 6 o'clock. Okay, instructing her stuffed animals on the dance that they're gonna learn.
She's gonna make money. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah.
She's really bad. She's
Get at
so
it.
type A, and we're both so type B. And I swear we don't neglect her.
I'm becoming type A.
promise.
I'm spending
You're
enough
gonna
time
have
around
to.
this one. I'm becoming
It's gonna
type
rub
A.
off eventually.
It's really tough because like I'm so tired, and I'm like always busy and always tired. And I literally like, my mom said to her the other day, like, oh, no. My mom called me while Charlotte was in the car because I was like on my way home and she had picked her up for dance class or something because I had to work. And she goes, hey, do you mind whenever you come to us, like bringing an apple juice from your house? And I said, oh, I'm actually out of apple juice. And right when I went to say that, Charlotte goes, oh no, when I checked the fridge this morning, there was no apple juice, Grandmama. And I'm like,
Yeah.
girl,
She's a
chill.
Sarah.
Like,
You got a little
there
Sarah.
was apple juice at one point. You just drank it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really a Sarah.
Yeah. She was up at 6 o'clock taking inventory of your fridge.
Exactly.
She's like making a Walmart list. Like,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what she told me the other day?
What?
Because she's going to Disney World with my mom. And she told me the other day, she said, Mama, if you make me a waffle and get me apple juice and then braid my hair while I watch Bluey and eat my waffle and apple juice, which is like, that was going to happen anyway. But she goes, if you do all that, I'll let you go to Disney World with me.
Oh.
I said, oh.
Are you paying?
for it?
Yeah. Like, who's paying?
Like, okay. And then unfortunately, that was the day we overslept. And I said, we don't have time.
She's actually
darling.
becoming so much like you
Yeah.
that I don't want her around Marin anymore. I don't want the kids to have play dates.
It's rubbing. You don't want that
Marin's
just,
just like me.
surrounding you at work and at home.
I get.
Marin's just like me.
Yeah, I get enough
Yeah, it's
of it.
fair. That's
I
fair.
love it.
I get enough of it at work. Like yesterday,
Yeah.
we spent so much time
Yeah.
doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I go home, and then I got the same thing from a 4-year-old. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh, it's too much. Hey, but we got a lot done.
We did.
We did. We like reorganized again that whole place.
That was kind of funny how.
Yeah.
I have never heard Sarah like be so in shock and happy at the end of a day. We're walking out, we're like loading up, and she just goes, "We did a full 10 to 4 today."
We did.
Like, freaking. I was like, "Yeah."
Well, but we did. Like, that's not okay. We kind of like pop in and out there for a few
We do
hours
that
at a
lot.
time.
Yeah.
But like, that was the first time I've spent like a full day there, and we had a lot to do. I love that. I think that's indicative of how much work we have.
No, I get it. I pop in and out of Bustle a lot.
No, you don't.
Well, yeah, sometimes we close so we can go to Olive Garden for lunch.
Swear to God. I watch the cameras, okay?
So.
Right, exactly. Okay, so we spent a whole day there yesterday because we were cleaning up from a big wedding that we did this weekend. Let's talk about it. This is one of my
Can I
favorite.
talk about Heidi and Andrew?
This is one of my favorite events that we've done. Really, like we've done weddings. All of them are wonderful. All of them are fun. This couple is just really special.
I actually have really bad FOMO because every single step of their like wedding process, Jack has been like, and I got to see Heidi and Andrew today. And I'm like,
I never get to
cool, I
see
guess.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
you're making them
Yeah.
sound really cool. Weren't they at the Hilton event?
They were one of
Yes.
the first couples to book us for their wedding.
That's what I was going to
Yeah.
say. We met them at the
Yeah.
Hilton event.
They booked us on vibes.
I
okay?
specifically remember them because I was
Yeah.
like, cool.
Cool.
Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of people at that event. A lot of them come up, but you remember a couple of them. They were some of the people I remembered.
Yeah.
As well as Tori and Connor, whose
Tori and
wedding
Connor,
we did a
yep.
long time ago.
Yep.
I just remember them just kind of based off vibes, like you said.
Vibes, yeah.
You text me in like, what, June?
I don't know.
Something like that. You're like, hey, so they're doing a walkthrough of their venue. Do you think that
Yes.
you can go with them? You
Yeah.
were out of town.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'll show up, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what because at that point, like,
You're
we're
like, I
still
don't know
kind
what
of
to
getting
look
off the
for, but
ground.
okay,
I'm like,
yeah.
we've done one wedding.
Yeah.
I will do my best.
Right.
And we did a tour of the venue, and we were kind of talking the whole time. And at the end of it, I kind of had a, like, I guess 2-on-1 with them.
Yeah.
And we were talking, and I found out they were friends with Justine.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's one of my best friends.
That's my
And they were
friend.
like, that's our best friend.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome. And
First of all, she's my best friend.
She's everyone's
we
best
don't
friend.
want to get into the who was her friend first.
Yeah.
We'll do it on the podcast.
Back to Heidi and Andrew. Simmer down. Heidi and Andrew.
We love Justine.
Yeah, we love her.
Anyway, then we do their tasting.
Yeah.
Their tasting was the moment that I was like,
So fun.
I would definitely hang out with these
Yes.
people. Like
Yes.
110%.
We had the best time. We had probably too much fun at their tasting.
Kind of drunk.
We got kind of drunk.
Worst
Like,
part
we were
was-
supposed to be professional and, like, you know, we had a really good time.
But the thing is that they came in and they were like, we don't want professional. Like, they made
Yeah.
it very clear. They're
Yes.
like, we're here for fun. Like, this is one of those things we've had on our calendar.
They
Like,
want
we're
that
excited.
And
experience.
we were like, we got it.
Yeah.
We
They said,
got it.
offer me luxury that is accessible, please.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
We did it right over there.
We did
in
it.
the
We
VIP
do
suite.
our tastings here in the VIP room because we have a built-in bar and it's
Yep.
beautiful and we have everything that we need.
Yep. We had a couple ideas for cocktails. We just kind of kept tweaking them. We kept
Yeah.
sampling stuff.
Yeah.
They left and we were like, oh boy.
Yeah.
And then we had another tasting afterwards that
Yeah.
was just mocktails.
Mocktails.
And we were like,
Yeah, so we're like, snap out of it. Snap out of
they
it.
walk in and we're like, we're sober. Hi.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
We
Yeah.
really should have booked those
Reverse.
opposite.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep. Most likely.
Although if we had done it reverse, we would have just like ended up at Little Village and like been drinking
We
with
would've
them all
gone that
day.
way. Yep.
We had the best time.
We do. Then we did their garden party.
Yes.
And that's where I got to meet their families and everything.
Yeah.
Wonderful people.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And then the wedding.
Yeah.
Wedding, I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It did have its hiccups.
Yeah.
It rained for about 30 minutes.
Just long enough to make it humid. Like
As hell.
it didn't rain for the wedding. So like wonderful for like the bride. I mean, I'm sure she was freaking out, but like
Mhm.
it was beautiful for the wedding, but it rained just enough because it was an outside reception. It rained just enough so that when we were setting everything up, we're just like sweating.
Mhm.
I saw, because Justine was at the wedding, she knows
Yeah.
them. I saw Justine probably 20, 30 minutes after the
Mhm.
ceremony ended. And she went to give me a hug. And I said, you probably don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It's like, I am sopping wet with sweat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I spent the whole night running around. The venue is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
We were set up right by gravel.
Yeah.
Made it a little tough. But we pushed through because it's Heidi and Andrew.
And that's what we do.
And that's what we do.
And it just that's
we do
what
it for anybody.
We would do it for anybody. We would especially do it for them.
I would do it 2 more
Happily
times for
for them.
Heidi and
Yeah.
Andrew. And then my favorite part of the whole wedding, which I told you and I've told you actually, at the end of it, they were about to do their private last dance.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
that's sweet. I
yep.
love that.
And so everybody had left, and I went up to them because they were hiding behind the pavilion while everybody exited. And I was just like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. I gave them hugs and everything. And Heidi got all of our staff together
Mm-hmm.
and gave a thank you speech. And Andrew walked up and just like put his arm around her and was like, seriously, you guys are amazing. Thank
What
you so
an-
much.
That's amazing. That's so
Nobody
nice.
does stuff like that.
No, yeah,
Like,
that's
and
very rare.
it's not because they don't care. It's
Right.
because
They
they're
don't
not
think
thinking
about
about it
it.
in that moment.
Yes.
And so while she's in that moment of like, I'm about to have my solo private first dance
Yeah.
with my now husband.
Yeah.
And she's like, wait. Hold off on that. I need to go thank these people.
That's amazing. I think that's a testament to the job that you guys did.
100%. Yeah.
Okay. And the connection that we make as a business, but also like that speaks to the couple. How wonderful.
They're fantastic.
Yeah.
I would just like to say,
Ideal.
Jack did the most Jack thing ever, which is he showed up to Bustle a couple days after that wedding and said, yeah, Gab, I mean, it might have been better than your wedding.
I did not say that.
What did you say?
You're not giving the full story.
Okay, well, what
I
did
said, Gab, your wedding was fantastic, as was theirs, but I can't compare the two because I don't remember your wedding.
Oh, that's fair.
He said, I
That's
don't know
fair.
which one is better because I don't remember yours. And she goes, that means mine was better.
Because she was baiting
Well,
me. She was fishing for it. She was
Yeah.
like, so
She's
this
like,
was better.
so-
And I was like, well, I don't remember your wedding. So
Yeah.
yeah.
probably
Well, you were a
yours.
guest. Yeah.
No,
Fantastic.
I told Gab, I said, the only reason why they're even comparable to him, okay, because any event where he's allowed to drink compared to one where he's not, the one where he's allowed to drink is more fun, but he got
That's
paid
fair.
at the other one.
Yeah. Well,
What would you rather, alcohol or money?
Yeah.
I don't know.
well, and one thing I'll say about Jack, in one of the ways that we're really similar, Jack has like a heart of service. Like he, I think, loves to be in that customer service role and like make someone else's night awesome. Like it's fun here at Bustle when we get to like be in that service role and like make your experience here great. And it's really fun with Fleur de Fizz because we get to step in that customer service role and just be of service to you and your guests all night and make sure that you're having a great time. Like that's fun to us. I know that's hard to believe for some people, but that's like it's like a gift.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's seeing the videos afterwards, like
Yeah.
the videos and pictures
Yeah.
and everything of me doing all of that.
Yeah.
A lot of the times I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
like I don't like looking at myself, but
yeah.
at the same time, it does kind of give me a little bit of like,
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm pretty good
really
at this.
enjoyed that.
Like
It's a
I
good
would love getting a
time,
drink from that person.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
I get like that whenever a bride plays like a video of a train back to me and you can hear me talking and describing stuff in the background. I go, I'm pretty good at my
I'm good
job.
at that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what else we're good at? Coming up with little specialty cocktails. So we met with Heidi and Andrew. We had a tasting here in the VIP room and they wanted to do some really fun specialty cocktails, like full bar, but they wanted a his and hers drink and then a drink named after their cat, which I love. I'm obsessed.
Adorable. Yeah.
Adorable. And so we like taste tested and granted I think the tasting was in like June
Something
or
like that.
July.
Yeah.
And the wedding was just now in November. So we're looking at like fall holiday kind of drinks in the middle of June, July. So it's hard to like get into that mode, but we did.
Well, fall holiday drinks are the best.
They
So,
absolutely are.
I mean, I was excited for it going in because
Yes.
I'm like cinnamon,
Yeah.
nutmeg, like spices,
Yes.
pumpkin, apple, like those are the best flavors to go in the cocktail.
Yes. Hard to source those ingredients in June.
True.
Okay. But I did it.
You did.
Okay. And so we just had fun doing that, like, trying a little bit more of this, a little bit more of this, like retry it. That's fun to do with people that appreciate it.
Yeah.
And then it was really fun at the wedding. I wasn't at the wedding. I was there for setup, but at the wedding, everybody loved them. And even like Andrew, I think like drank his drink and he was like, this is really good.
Yeah.
And we were like, hey, like you created
This
that.
is your drink.
Like, we did that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
No, it was, I think that's kind of where you and I build off each other really well when it comes to like these tastings specifically,
Yeah.
because we come in with an idea of what they like and then we just minor brainstorm.
Yeah.
Then you come up with kind of the basis.
Yeah.
That takes that off my plate.
Yeah.
Because I could do that, but like, I don't want to do the whole thing. Like, I want some help. If you give it to me.
Oh, would you like some help from me sometimes? Okay, got it.
But
Oh my God. What did you do whenever we were on our way back from that bridal conference that we went to?
Mhm.
And he was on speaker in the car and he asked you, did you have time to do that thing? Or are you going to have time to do that thing you need to do? And you said, oh, I'm sorry. Are you doubting my ability to do my job? And I literally in the back seat, I went, yeah, because she never does that to him. It's like,
We check each other. We have to.
well, y'all are both like control freaks.
We're absolutely
And so
we're
control
alphas.
freaks.
he goes, are you going to handle that? Are you going to handle that thing that you said you were going to handle? And you're like,
Have I ever not handled that
you
thing?
said, who are you fucking talking to? And while we're at it, are you going to handle that thing that you need to handle?
And he's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
the further this business goes, the more that we butt heads.
Yeah.
And the better we come out on the
The-
other side.
yes.
That's true.
It's like
it's
when you-
constant. Like that you
Yeah.
and I will get into it a little bit, and it's
In
we're
a
not
nice
we're not like angry at each other, but we're making
like
a
how me
very
and Justine
stern
do.
yeah, we're making a very stern like
Yeah.
comment or implication,
Yeah.
and then afterwards we're like,
Oh, we just learned a little bit and grew.
like, you were right. And then
Okay.
I was about to pass out. I should go sit in the air conditioning.
That is one of the first like arguments at an event that we've had
Yeah.
where like Jack is so like he doesn't want to quit working.
I
He just wants to
sweat.
power through and
I
he's just
sweat a
like
lot.
sweating and he'll just like work until he's about to pass out. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, if you actually pass out and crash out, like the whole thing is going to fall apart. So like, I need you to take a break. And that kind of pisses him off because he wants to just like power through. But I have to be able to check you on things like that.
Okay. Two things there. First of all, it was so funny because we'll circle back to it, but I was texting you about some shit that was going on in the Bustle bathroom.
Yeah.
While you texted me that it was driving you crazy that he wouldn't take a break. And I said, yeah, Jack's used to people working him like a dog. So unless he actually blacks out a little bit, he thinks you're being over dramatic. And he shouldn't be like that, but that's what's happening, you know.
Service industry in America.
There it is. But I was like,
he does sweat a lot, and it's become a new thing where, like, if I'm not at work, I was literally on the phone with Gab earlier this week because I stay on the phone with Gab when I'm not at work. And she said, I said something about him, and then he went, what was that? And I was like, oh my God, he's there right now. And she went, yeah, and he's stinky again because he comes here from Fleur de Fizz after he's done a bunch of heavy lifting over there. And she goes, yeah, he's stinky again. And I went, oh, really? Get a whiff and describe it to me. And she goes, no.
gross. No.
Also, while we're on the subject, I would just like to say,
all right,
in front of God and the world, when I tell you I sweat a lot, and Jay, when I tell you I sweat a lot, and your answer is just get Botox, that's not something I like. I don't like that. That's not a good answer.
What would you do? People do it. We made that joke on like episode 3 of the podcast that we were going to do Botox and bobbles, and it was just they're going to be like, "That's my sales manager with their arm up in the chair over there."
I am a waterfall of sweat halfway through the event. She's like, "You should just get Botox."
Botox.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Okay, people get Botox in their armpits to reduce like sweat.
Will Fleur de Fizz write it off?
Okay, well that was his next question. He was like, "Can we put Botox?" He was like, "Can we put Botox on the budget?" And I said, "Buddy, if anybody's getting Botox on the Fleur de Fizz budget, it's my forehead. Okay, we're not doing anybody's armpits."
Yet.
Okay, but my point at an event like that is like taking 10 minutes to go sit in the U-Haul with the air conditioner and eat your sandwich is not going to throw our timeline off so bad, but you crashing out and not being able to do the job that night because you're exhausted, that will throw our timeline off. Yeah. So like if I'm looking at you and I'm like, hey, it's time. And I did that this weekend. I was like, I need you to go sit in the U-Haul and drive it to the parking lot and don't come back for 20 minutes. Like, I don't want to see your face for 20 minutes. And did it throw us off? No, it didn't. No, we were still ready in time. Everything went really well.
No, we were ready in time, but it also was kind of like a moment of like, okay, are we gonna? Okay, now we have a little bit of time, but
But then again, we learned a little bit about ourselves and the business. We were like, okay, we need more labor for setup. We need a stricter timeline of how this is going to go. We're just learning. We're learning. We're a year in. I should have done a count of how many events that we've done because I don't even know how many it is because it's so many.
You don't need to do a count because we hit our goal.
We hit our goal, which is amazing. I set this kind of stretch goal for Fleur de Fizz. And I was like, it would be so badass if we did X amount of dollars in our first year. And we did. I mean, I think that this has taken off because people see the need for it and they're able to understand how we feel that need.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I told you this. I went to go see one of the tailors that we recommend, and I was talking to him about like a specific situation with a specific bride and her dress. And I was going to see him and I was like talking to him about whatever. And he goes, and what's the Fleur de Fizz thing? And I said, oh, that's like Sarah's like second business. And he goes, that's Sarah's? And I said, yeah. He goes, everybody's talking about it. Like it's anybody's talking about. I'm hearing people talking about Fleur de Fizz all the time. I didn't know what it was. And I said, oh, it's like a bar catering service. And he was like, oh.
Yeah. Like, I think that's a perfect segue into what I was going to say before. Like, it's just, it boils down to 3 people, I think. It's you, because you have the connections. Like, you know people and you're really good at getting the name out there.
Well, and Gab's marketing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
If you would let me get there.
Sorry.
That was person number 3.
Sorry.
It goes out to Gab.
Yeah.
Because she markets the hell out of it. She does a really good job. She does all the videos and everything. And that Christmas party that we're doing soon.
Yeah.
Strictly because of Gab.
Yeah.
And I'll give you some credit too because it was your TikTok. But I mean, it was your idea.
But like they saw one of our TikTok. And she was like, oh my God, are you available? Yep. We're available.
But then and then I show up and I mean, not to bark on my own tree, but I kill it. And then they take the cards and they recommend to people. And it's like, we just have a good team.
We do have a good team.
I mean, and it's not just me, it's the whole staff.
We do have a good team. We've got good backup support and we have we have an incredible event staff.
And
we
it goes
really
back
do.
to the first episode. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, even if we send people who are not completely, you know, as versed in bartending as I am,
Yeah.
you have a happy group of people.
Yes.
And they're just happy to have
They're
your bartender.
enjoying doing
As
it.
long as you show up and you smile and you
Right.
do a somewhat good job,
Yeah.
just like that,
Just like
they're
that.
gonna
Just like
love
that.
it.
That's
you
right.
know? So
Okay, I did want to ask, are there any events that you guys like wouldn't do?
Like types of events.
Yeah, like would you do like a funeral?
If they called me.
There's like no events you don't do.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know that we've been called for something that I was like, no. I mean, we get booked for corporate events, like businesses call us because they want to treat their clients or their employees, holiday parties. We do dinner parties in people's houses.
yeah, one of my favorite things to do when people ask this question at events, like, what do you guys do? I say, we do weddings, we do engagement parties, we do birthday parties, private parties. We even did an African naming ceremony.
We absolutely did.
Because that is so far out of the norm. It really just goes to show, like,
Anything.
we do anything.
We
you
do
know?
anything where people are there drinking beverages, alcohol or not.
Mm-hmm.
We've done several mocktail events for all kinds of different things. Like if you want beverages, like we got it. Like we're going to do it for you. And like our ideal client is someone who understands what a big job it is and wants to hand it over to someone that they know is going to do it very well. Very thorough, very organized, very well. Because there's a lot that goes into it.
Well, I think that's a common thing I hear from you guys is that a lot of times you're getting booked by people who are like, either they're like, oh, well, we just did it ourselves last year.
Yeah.
And it was this kind of headache. So we thought we would give you a shot.
Yep.
Or we booked this company and it went like this. So we thought we'd give you guys a shot. And I know that every single time that happens, the story always ends with like by the time the event is over, they're like, same time next year.
Yeah.
You know what I
Multiple
mean?
times.
Why
right.
do y'all feel like what are you doing that's making it easier than other people?
I mean, I think we come into it like incredibly prepared. Jack will tell you we bring too much stuff. We bring too much. Like we're not running
He
out of
has told
anything.
We're getting better at it, though.
We're getting better at it. I'm getting better at
Respectfully,
it.
Queen,
Yeah.
he told me how much, what was it?
So,
Soda. I always
For the
bring too
wedding.
much soda.
yeah, we packed 200
No.
sodas,
Yeah.
200 Cokes, 200 Sprites, and 100 Diet Cokes for
Yeah.
the wedding.
That's a Tim Robinson
We
sketch.
gave out
Yes.
20, 20, and 10. so we
it
brought
was-
10
What
times more
if
than we
Cheetos?
everyone... Well, I
Was it
always
the
bring too much
Cheetos?
Cheetos. Like, here's
Cheetos
the thing.
bring as much as possible.
Yeah,
No,
like if
what
you're...
was it? He said something about a handle, this many handles of something we
Rum.
brought
Rum.
Talking about the rum.
Yeah.
for an event that had this many people. And I said, respectfully, I don't think in the year I worked in the restaurant industry, I went through that many bottles of rum.
Yeah.
Like,
Let me tell you something. If your guest asks for a drink at an event that
We're
we're
gonna have
doing,
it.
we're going to have it. Period. We're going to have it. Like they're not going to ask for something and we've run out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm trying to find that balance of like making sure we have enough, a little bit too much, but not so much that it's like laughable.
I think to kind of answer the question that you were saying,
Yeah.
one of my friends is getting married,
Mhm.
and his fiance posted on her Instagram story the other day, and it was kind of eye-opening for me because I was like,
yeah.
you know, a lot of people, I think they go into these events, whether it be a wedding, because it was a wedding planning thing, but whether it's a wedding or it's a party or whatever, and they say, okay, I just need to do this, 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 and this. And then you realize like, oh shit, that's a lot more work than I
Yeah.
thought it
There's
was gonna
10 steps with
Right.
every
Yeah.
step that they're talking
So,
about. Yeah.
be. My friend posts on her Instagram story, and it's all these postcards because she's planning her own wedding.
Mhm.
And it's like, I need to get this and this and this and this.
Yeah.
And it kind of had a caption, something like, this can't be that bad, right?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and like, and
It is.
I think
It's
what
very
we
hard.
do is we take that off people's plates.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not only do we do it better than they can do it,
Yeah.
we do it better than anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Because what we're doing is we're coming with way too much shit.
Yeah.
We're packing
Yeah.
entirely too much stuff.
Yep.
We're bringing bartenders who know what the hell they're doing.
Yes.
I don't have a single bartender on staff, and if I did, I would tell you
Yeah.
that I go, like, not a single one of them I would
right.
say, no, not doing
Not
that.
them. Yeah.
And we make killer cocktails.
Yeah. So I make sure they're pretty and Jack makes sure they're like top tier, taste phenomenal. And so the result is something gorgeous that is Instagrammable and something that you're enjoying that night.
Don't sell
yeah.
yourself short. I think that we both hit both of those equally. I
yeah.
think we both make them pretty and we
You
both
do.
make them taste good, because there's been times where you have been like, no, do this. And I go, that's a superior cocktail to what I
Yeah.
made. Like, it's,
Am I like good at this?
we're like
good?
like a team. No, we're
Yeah.
very, very good. I know we are. That's not me being
Yeah.
cocky. That's just me telling the objective truth. We're good at what we do.
Yeah.
And
I think we're really committed to making sure that when we do an event, we're leaving with them just like their minds are blown with how organized it was. We show up early, we show up with too much stuff, and we show up and we make it an experience for them. We're not just doing what we can to make the most money out of that event. We're doing what we can to make it memorable and perfect.
we have a 99% success rate, and that 1% is like the person who booked us is still leaving happy.
Yeah.
There has never been a time
We
where
think
we
it's
had
not-
ended communication with people and they've been
And
like,
they weren't like,
nope, hate you guys. Like,
Right,
they're
never.
happy no matter what.
Yeah.
So
that's the goal. That's the goal.
So you're saying like when you actually have a chance to like prove yourself as someone that you would want to book with again, 99% of the time they're like, I want to book you again.
not even that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they book us or not.
Yeah.
When we show up for their event and we do their event, we leave
Yeah.
and they go their opposite direction
Yeah.
and they're happy.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Everyone's
fair.
happy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm proud of what we've done this
I agree.
past year. I mean, I think it's been great. I think there was obviously a need for it.
Yeah.
I think that some people did have a need for it, but didn't realize that they had a
Mhm.
need for it. And when we've like explained what we do, they're like, oh yeah, absolutely.
I have.
I remember, so sorry.
You better be. Go ahead.
I remember the Christmas Eve party that we worked together.
Doing that
last
again this year.
Doing it again this year.
Yes. And I remember when we worked it, that was the first time that they told us that was the first time that they had like an actual bar service there.
Yeah.
They had a bar in their house.
Yeah.
They never hired bartenders to
Right.
work there.
Mhm.
Or maybe they had, but they hadn't done like a company or something.
Yeah.
And so I just remember like how many times during that party somebody would go, oh, and like, y'all are just going to like make it?
Yeah.
And I
It's such a treat.
We're like, yeah.
It's such a treat. Like if I went to a party and they had that, that's
To
such
the
a
point where
treat.
at certain points, they were like, I can pour my own wine. And
We're like, no,
that's what we're
ma'am.
here for. Let us pour the wine. But I remember the host of the party in the beginning of the night, she was like, hey, I drink espresso martinis. I'm super picky about the way that I like them. So I am going to be coming behind the bar to make them. Don't be offended. I still think you guys are doing a great job. I'm just so super picky.
Mhm.
By the end of the night, Jack had nailed how to make it the way she likes to make
Awesome.
it.
Perfect.
And I think the last one that she had was one that he made. And she was like, you did it. Like she was genuinely like, oh my God,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Like we're not going to be able to sleep that night if we didn't recreate your
Yeah.
drink.
No, literally.
Like-
well, and my thing was I had no hope of making it work because she had an espresso machine. And I
Yeah.
was like, I don't
know. I
This
didn't,
is
yeah.
confusing.
I'll say this, two things about that party. First of all, always finding a way to shout out our fellow local Baton Rouge small businesses. Shout out to Chef Blair.
Chef Blair.
Oh,
we met her
love
at that
you,
party. That was our
queen.
first interaction with her. Fantastic.
amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
She
have her
was-
on this show.
She was
I
one of the
love her.
highlights of that party because
Yeah.
she was like, no, you guys are going to eat. And then she gives food.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh
She's
yeah.
a
my
private
God.
chef, and she,
Yeah.
she was catering that party, and I don't know if she just like did catering for them.
She's just a
often,
private
or
chef. I think
just
she
for
just
that
kind of like worked.
party.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just had a lot of events because she was talking about how familiar she was
Yeah. With how they do
them
their
and, like,
events.
the way
and,
they
yeah.
like things done and stuff, and so she was like, you guys hungry? You want some food? And that's one thing you can always tell whenever like someone who's a chef is like passionate about their craft
Yeah.
because they literally will not let you not eat.
Yeah.
And like we wanted some food, but we did our polite like, no, it's okay. Like we'll get it in a little bit. She came up 10 minutes later. She had 2 plates made
Yeah.
and she's like, here you go. Oh my God. It was
Yeah.
so freaking good. She had,
still
was that a
talks about it.
stuffed date?
Yeah.
I can't stop talking about that stuffed date. It was
It's been
so
a year.
good.
She still talks about it all
It's
the time.
been a year and I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah.
It was so good. Oh my God.
But the second thing about that party is that was our second event that we did, I believe. Because we started early December last year.
Yes.
And obviously starting
Yes.
coming off the ground.
We had like booked a lot of things in between, but that was the
Yeah.
second, yes.
full event that we did.
Mhm.
I remember that first event we did was the first one I realized, okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
that was the event I realized we can really
do
we can
this.
excel
Yeah.
at this.
Oh yeah.
Like we knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
And really from that day on, it just kept going up and up
Yeah,
and
it
up
was
and up.
Christmas Eve, and they were like super grateful that we were there, especially once we explained like, oh, we're like together, and like we have our daughter at home right now. Like she was with my mom, doing like Christmas Eve stuff with my mom, and I was like, we're getting a check, baby.
Yeah,
Okay.
very Tiny Tim of us.
Very
You know, we were
Tiny
like,
Tim.
our daughter's at home. Like we're here working.
Here's the tip jar.
Yeah.
No, they were like super like, oh my God, and like so nice to us, and very much so like, this is a holiday, you're in my home, and therefore our home is open.
We're celebrating.
They were so nice. And I remember like we got home at like 10 o'clock or something. I don't know. If Charlotte's listening to this and you're my mom and you're playing it around her, stop playing it right now.
Pause.
When I got home at like 10:30, 11, I had to put together a fucking dollhouse from Santa.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, I was literally about to cry. I was like, my back hurts. I can't. The event was amazing. And then I did not think ahead to make the dollhouse in advance. And I got home and I went, shit.
Hey, listen, that's just the life of
That's like
a parent. Like I
asked for that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You did ask for it.
But no, the event was amazing. And they were like so nice that like, I don't look back on that and go, I don't know. Cause literally we were talking about it. I said, did they book us again? I want to work it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll do it again. They
Their
were
house
awesome.
is also insane.
Yeah.
They have like
amazing.
a moat going through the living room. I was like,
it is kind of an interesting part of our
This is
job
awesome.
is like
Seeing
getting
other
like
people's
we
houses.
go in people's homes, which
we
is
have done events at so many places where I'm like, this is a level of wealth I will never achieve, and this is the only time I'll be able to see these kinds of houses. You know, like,
they're beautiful, and I think it's a testament to how much they trust us as a business too, because they're letting us like come in their home. Like they've sometimes never met us, you know, but Okay, so this is the part of the show where we play Smash or Pass. Okay. And so I'll call out different things and you'll tell me smash or pass. If you love it, it's a smash. If you don't love it, it's a pass. And I thought we would just do different types of cocktails. I want to know smash or pass all of these different cocktails. Okay. And you can't smash all of them. You have to pass on some of them. Okay. And so if it is a smash, I'll push this button and it'll say. That's good. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that because I don't want to do that dance again. Okay. All right.
Wait,
wow, it was so graceful.
What? Oh, what's your smash or pass?
My first smash or pass is smash or pass me being a super calm, chill, amazing pregnant woman again.
Oh my God, Katie!
Yeah, this is how I'm telling him.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, because I'm pregnant again.
She's pregnant, and we're also like finally getting married,
right? Yeah.
It's crazy. I told my bride today, because I've been telling my brides in the beginning of all of the appointments, like, I'm just wanting to let you know I am just pregnant enough that I'm going to be out of breath after talking to you for about 5 minutes, and I'm going to be kind of taking a minute sometimes. Like it might.
Yeah, they need to know.
Some water and stuff, you know. And like, oh my God, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. I've also been telling my brides lately, like, oh, well, like, this is like how I picked the dress I wanted to wear.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, oh my God, you're getting married? And I said, yeah, I figured after the second kid, we should probably agree we're doing this long term.
Yeah, like we are committed.
Just 1 second. If you're going to tell them that you're pregnant, you need to tell them that's a mocktail.
This is a
mocktail. It's a mocktail.
It's a mocktail. I've been drinking mocktails
Yes,
for the
it's a
last few.
mocktail. I'm not feeding her alcohol.
Shut
Thank
up,
God. Thank God. Well, you didn't know she was pregnant until 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly. I've been having mocktails
Baby's
for the
gonna
last
love
few.
gin.
Yeah. I've been having mocktails for the last few podcasts. Mine is a mocktail. I don't know what's in this, but it's delicious. What is in it?
It's cranberry, lime juice, and spiced simple syrup.
It is spiced. It is so good.
Yeah.
I actually
the
love
spiced
it.
simple syrup that I made lovingly at home. Yes.
Wow.
You did that one, and I did the cucumber one.
Correct.
So you actually have a folder that you send to Gab full of like possible social media stuff from Fleur de Fizz for her to edit together and make something cute out of it.
Yeah.
And Gab doesn't know anything about prepping for bar stuff. And so she showed me a picture or a video of a rolling boil on some simple syrup that was clearly like a cinnamon and anise. Like I was like,
cloves.
it's like spice. Like there's something happening in there. But,
Yeah.
but I knew it was like cinnamon. I knew she was making some kind of simple syrup. And Gab said, see, I just don't know enough about bartender to post because or I don't know enough about bartending to post because what the fuck is this? And she showed me the video and it looks like a pot full of nonsense. Like you're like, I actually don't know what that is. And I told her, I was like, it's some kind of simple syrup. Like it's clearly cinnamon and something. And she just goes, I'm just going to have to text Sarah. And I'm like, I just told you it's simple syrup. Like
I told her the same thing.
She was like, there's no, like this looks weird. And
No,
I'm
it's
like,
a spice simple syrup.
Weird.
They
like,
look weird. And like it looks like some kind of like witchy soup or something. But we make all kinds of syrups fresh for our events. Like he made a cucumber syrup.
It's one of those things you say.
Syrup.
Sarah says stuff weird all the time.
We make great scissors.
Scissors. She says syrups. She says when we're talking about dresses, she doesn't say satin. She says satin. That one gets me.
I still don't know how you want me to pronounce that.
Satin.
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 Satin is different from satin.
Bagel.
It's satin.
Bagel.
No, for seriously.
Okay.
But it adds a great compliment to our cocktails.
It is. Okay, so this, tell them what we're drinking, Jack.
I don't have a name for it, but
we'll get there.
It is a spiced cranberry gin sour.
Yeah.
It is gin, lemon juice, cranberry juice, spiced simple syrup, and an egg white.
Egg white for that beautiful foamy texture.
With candied cranberries and star anise.
Star anise.
And I'm going to go ahead and ask smash or pass on an egg white, and I'm going to go ahead and answer as a smash on an egg white.
It's a
hardest smash I've ever had in my life.
It's a hard smash.
And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, don't do egg white in a drink.
Gross.
It's not cooked. Ew, it'll get you sick.
No,
calm down. No, it won't.
So much alcohol.
I've met so many people in my life that I say my favorite cocktails are not my favorite until you put an egg white in them, and they go, ew, that's gross. And I say,
just try it.
Drink it. And then
it's a texture.
It's a texture thing, but also I've been bartending long enough that like science becomes a part of it for me. Like it quite literally changes the base aspect of the cocktail.
It does.
It not only makes it creamier, but your flavors are going to change in a better way.
They
it's going to
mold
pull
together
out the better parts and hide the worst parts.
Yeah.
And the only drink that I want when this baby comes out is an egg white cocktail. You want to tell the cameras what it's like? The one, because you know which one I want.
I made a cocktail one time when I was lead bartender around town. We called it a Boozer Woods.
Boozer Woods
which is the name of Elwood's dog in Legally Blonde.
Amazing.
And we did that because it's very pink. It's a very, very pink drink.
Great.
It is a homemade watermelon basil gin. We would...
I would do the prepping for it when I was at the restaurant.
Yeah.
So you take an entire seedless watermelon, you chop it up really small, and you put it in a tub with an entire bottle of gin and like...
A Cambro for those service industry people watching.
I was the one getting the tub out.
We service industry people know what that is.
Yeah, sure. And then a bunch of basil that I just like, it was shoved in there.
Would you shred the basil or just like throw the leaves
Just
in?
toss it on top, mix it in.
Mix it in, and it sat, I'm not kidding you, it sat covered, chilled for 7 days. And after 7 days, you got a cheesecloth and you strained all that watermelon juice out. It had fully soaked into the gin at that point. So it was a watermelon basil gin. Yum. Amazing. And then continue. What else was in it?
It had creme de cassis, which is like a black currant liqueur. Amaro no Nino, very herbal liqueur. Lime juice?
Probably.
Yes.
Lime juice. And then it had...
lemon.
Sure. And then it had a rinse of a different kind of Amaro that's only available in Italy now because of tariffs.
It was an egg white
I'll
drink.
go get some for you.
Egg white. Yeah.
And it was topped with cucumber bitters.
Yep.
Cucumber bitters
made it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Best drink I've ever had in my life.
So smash on that.
Yeah, it's very difficult to replicate.
It's very difficult to make, and
it's like a 7-day process.
Because you got about 5 months to do it, buddy.
I'll take that challenge. Let's do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay, smash or pass espresso martinis.
Pass.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Past making them or drinking them?
Both.
Both.
I like my coffee
That's crazy.
very,
That is
very
crazy.
bitter. Like I want my coffee to hurt me kind of person. Like
Our espresso martinis.
yes, but they're still sweet. They got that
Yeah.
element of sweetness
That's
to
what
it.
the girlies like.
I know.
I don't know.
But I'm not the
Look,
girlies. I'm
Okay, but when
I'm the
the recipe that right, Idaho.
you said it for me. I was thinking it.
The recipe that we have come up with for our espresso martinis is objectively
The best.
the best.
Yes. It's
My
boozy
rule-
as hell.
I won't be sharing it because it is proprietary.
When people ask if I like the Fleur de Fizz espresso martini, I say I don't like it because I don't like martinis. But if you like espresso and you like martinis,
You're gonna love it.
you will like both. I love
Yeah.
espresso,
yeah.
and so I could drink it. I'm just not a big martini person, so I'll
Yeah.
You
pass
want a
on it.
boozy espresso iced coffee situation.
Yes, I
yeah.
love
That's
an Irish
basically
coffee.
the kind of the vibe that we bring when, like, if it's a lemon drop martini or an espresso martini, it's a martini.
It's
It
a martini.
needs to be vodka forward.
It's liquor forward. It's yeah.
Which for the most part, all my cocktails that I make, usually you're having to go like, tone it down because
Right.
I do very liquor forward.
yeah.
Your beef and potatoes of your cocktail need to be your
Yeah.
vodka, gin, rum, like whatever.
Believe
You
it or
need to
not,
taste that. Like,
He has toned his palate down a good bit. When he first was like making cocktails, he was making them for people for him to go, taste this. Do you like it? And the people who were tasting it and telling him if they liked it were service industry workers.
Yeah.
And respectfully, the 35-year-old server is going to sit there, take a sip and go, more gin, please.
Yeah.
but
Like,
also the place I was working in was in Mid-City of Baton Rouge, which
Yeah.
is very like
Cocktail forward.
cocktail forward,
Yeah.
high end, very same flavor profile that I like.
Yeah.
Liquor forward.
Yeah.
So,
We're
I was
just-
surrounded by it.
Yeah,
So.
we're just tailoring that to a more broad audience for our clients. Like we have to make it a little bit more palatable across the board.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so he's a pass on espresso martinis. I'm a hard smash. Hard smash. I think that's a great drink.
Yeah, I'm a
I
hard
think it's a
pass.
classic.
Now, the cocktail I sent you the other day,
Yeah.
my favorite cocktail of all time. I don't know if this is on there or not.
It's not because I know the answer. Jack loves a paper plane.
Paper plane is my
which is
favorite cocktail
that's a
of all
great
time.
cocktail.
Yeah.
A paper plane it's the kind of drink where you drink it and you go, oh, I don't know.
It shouldn't
That's
work
true.
on paper,
and
but
then
it
you
works.
take another sip and you go,
Oh, maybe. And then for me, it was the next, I texted him, I made one and I texted him and I was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
And then the next day I went, I could really go for one of those drinks. It grows on you. It's like, it's very different.
It perfectly encapsulates what I love in the cocktail. You get the maple sweetness of bourbon.
Yeah.
You get that bitter orange flavor from Aperol.
Mhm.
You get that herbal sweetness from Amaro. And then that lemon juice just kind of rounds out the acidity.
Yeah, the acidity.
And so it's just like kind of perfect. It's equal
Yeah.
parts too, which,
It's easy to remember. It's 1-1-1-1. It's very
Right.
easy. Yeah.
but I found a recipe the other day where you take the lemon juice out and you do espresso instead. And
I'm
it's called a
s-
jet plane. And I went,
We're going to try it. We're going
I
to
was like,
try
I might
it.
want to do
Have
that.
to now.
Yeah, we're
Like,
going to have to try
Yeah,
that.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, smash or pass, classic dirty martini.
Pass. I don't like martinis.
Okay. Do you
don't
like the
like
way
vermouth.
I make it?
I don't like vermouth.
Okay.
I don't like dry vermouth.
Okay.
I love a Manhattan.
Yeah.
But I can't do dry vermouth. It's
Mhm.
just something about that. It's a little too savory for me.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
I don't know.
That's why I like it because it's a savory drink.
I'm going to say smash. I don't
Yeah.
personally drink them, but I want to be able to one day.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, we
We'll get
will.
there.
Just give me a few months. Let me handle this that I'm handling right
Yeah.
now. And then I'm going to, Justine, we already agreed. Literally, we decided on it maybe like 2 weeks before. Actually, I think it was quite literally like a week before I found out I was pregnant. We were like, we're going to get
You texted
some
me.
of the, we were
My
like,
blue
we're gonna
cheese
get some of the
olives.
blue cheese olives that
Yeah.
Sarah makes from scratch.
I stuffed
and
them
when Justine
lovingly.
comes over for dinner and we like have a drink with dinner, the drink is going to be a really dirty martini and we're going to make it really, really dirty. And we're going to do it every single time you come over until we're able to just have like a semi-dirty martini.
Yeah.
And then literally the next week I was like, damn
Damn,
it. All right, cool. I mean, I'm happy, but damn it.
We'll get there. We'll get
yeah.
there. Okay. This one is like, and you can tell me smash or pass from a drinking it perspective or a making it
I already
perspective.
know what it is.
It's a mojito.
Oh, yeah, I figured. Making it perspective, pass.
Yeah. It's a lot of steps. It's messy.
It's kind of a misconception. It's a lot of steps. It's not as many steps as you think. It's just
Like
a
the
lot
mint and the
of
round and the
drawn
round.
out
Yeah.
steps.
It's like,
it's
do this and then the
muddle,
Yeah.
muddle,
Yeah.
muddle, shake, 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 pour top,
yeah.
then kind of swirl it around a little bit to give it that look.
Garnish.
It just takes time.
It's a lot. Drink.
It has to be the right rum.
Okay.
I hate a Bacardi mojito. I
What do
think
you
it's
like?
Just like a little bit higher up. Like we were talking about rum the other
Yeah.
day. Like I love a kind of aged rum, especially in a mojito. So like an Appleton Estate or like it's the dumbest name ever, but like a Mount Gay. You know, like some kind of rum.
I'm really trashy. What's the rum that I like?
You don't like rum.
That's not true.
Captain Morgan? She a Captain Morgan girl?
No, it's a trashy rum, I think. It's not like a nice rum.
Girl, I don't know. Malibu?
I've never.
Oh, she's coconut rum.
Yeah,
okay, got
that's
it.
rum.
Yeah, like that's a coconut drink, Angel.
Yeah, you like sunscreen. Okay,
Yeah.
First of all,
She's a beach girl.
first of all, yeah, that's the only time I ever have rum is when I'm on the beach.
Got it.
Fuck you guys.
Whatever. Hey, look, you can like what you like, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let her drink the
You for your
Malibu.
anime or you for your, I don't know, classism.
Everything I like is great.
Okay, continue.
Everything I like is top tier, so you're not making fun of me for anything.
doing that.
Next.
Next, okay. I already know the answer to this in old fashioned, but give me your favorite old fashioned recipe?
Oh, I think I know this.
Well, smash.
Yeah.
Like
what bourbon are we using? Like what type of cherry? Like what,
I have two bourbons that I will immediately grab if I'm doing an old fashioned. If I want something easy and that I know I'm gonna like and that it's not, gonna ring up my bill too much, Bullet bourbon is my go-to. If I want to go, if I'm at home and I want something a little nicer, I usually have Woodford Reserve that I kind of go for. It's also kind of more my sipping, like bourbon whiskey, but it's good in an old fashioned. Now, I have mastered my old fashioned recipe.
You have?
Yeah. The guy who trained me was from Manhattan and he was very particular. And he would sometimes walk up behind me and make sure that I was making it the right way. Because he always told me you need to do 2 ounces of your bourbon, half an ounce of Demerara syrup, which is sugar in the raw for anybody who's watching you instead of granulated white sugar. 2 to 3 dashes of Angostura. If you do more, then it gets a little too seasoned. If you do less, then you're missing out. You drop your cherry in because you want some of that Luxardo cherry juice in there.
Yeah, so it's a Luxardo cherry.
Luxardo cherry. Big block ice cube.
Yeah.
You stir it 33 times.
33.
He used to come behind me and count. And if I did not do 33 times, he'd go, how many times did you stir that? And I'd be like, oh, God damn it. Start again.
33.
Because that is the perfect amount of dilution. Now, if you go up to New York and you ask bartenders, they'll tell you 32 to 34 stirs is the standard for like what most mixologists say. And then after that, you take an orange, you peel it, spritz a little bit of those oils, like essential oils on top of it, so you get that whiff of it. Just drop it right in.
Rub it around the rim?
Rub it around the rim. That is the only way I will ever make an old fashioned for anybody that orders it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people go, wow, he's a professional. He knows what he's doing. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah. You're like, oh, it's clocking.
I am.
Yeah.
He said, I get paid for this.
Literally.
I have been paid to do this drink exactly for years.
For years.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, I love an old fashioned.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. And old fashioned variants are really fun too. Like,
we did that coffee old fashioned at that party that time. That was really cool. All right, smash or pass a Cosmopolitan?
Smash.
Smash. I love a Cosmopolitan. I think it gets a bad rep.
A Cosmopolitan, it's the girly drink. You know,
I
so
know,
everybody says.
But it's so balanced.
It's so balanced, and if you make it right, and if you,
it shouldn't be red. It shouldn't be red. It should be blush pink.
Yeah, you're right. It is a playground for bartenders because you can change just about any of those ingredients and still get about the same result with different flavors.
Yeah.
So the one that I used to make that was like my perfect one, Cathead Distillery in Mississippi makes a honeysuckle vodka.
Sponsor us.
Yeah.
I used to use that instead of regular vodka.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No free ads. Okay. But I used to use that instead of like regular vodka. Lime juice. We had a weird kind of triple sec that we used that was closer to like our Royale Orange that we use for our
I love
events.
that one. Yeah.
And then I used a tiny little bit of elderflower in there.
Ooh.
And it brightened it up and gave it this floral backbone. And I would have ladies come in and they'd be like, I'll just take a Cosmopolitan. I'm like, this is not just a Cosmopolitan. I'm
Like,
about to
I
make
got
you.
one for
Like,
you.
your life is about
Yeah.
to change.
Well, I told you about the one I made the other night, which was your classic Cosmopolitan. That's, vodka, except I used the Grey Goose orange vodka and orange liqueur, little bit of cranberry juice. This is not a vodka cran, a little bit of cranberry juice, lime juice, a little bit of simple syrup. And then I used the El Guapo, sponsor us, Love Potion bitters. Which is no free ads, but sponsor us. Which is it's like a floral bitter. It had like rose, jasmine, all these like botanicals. And that is a wonderful drink. It's a great
You're
drink.
starting to awaken your bartender a little more.
Yeah, a little
She
bit.
came to me the other day. She said, yeah, I made like a chai syrup the other day to put in cocktails. And I went, oh,
It's
damn.
It's
I
good.
was like, look at
Well,
you.
I had some chai that was like in my pantry for a while, and I made a syrup out of it. And I did like a pear chai.
Yeah, once you
It's great.
learn what you can make syrups out of, it's like your whole world opens up.
You also learn that you have free will and you can just make whatever you want.
Yep.
And if it's not good, you can just like throw it away and make something else.
That is, it's going to sound crazy. Every successful bar that makes a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
on cocktails has figured out that exact thing.
Yeah.
I can make everything.
Yeah,
Those cucumber bitters we're talking about, we were
Yeah.
talking before the show.
Let's
we
try
can't
something.
find them anywhere.
I know.
We'll just make them.
We'll just
you can
make
make
it.
them.
You can
It's
make
not
that.
that hard.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you can make bitters, Katie.
Do that tonight.
Oh, I
Girl,
don't know.
tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Oh, right.
If you
okay,
think I'm
yeah.
cooking
I got-
anything
I gotta
tonight,
clean
that
the
is
house
not.
tonight.
not
Yeah,
Right?
hey, look, tomorrow to my family's Thanksgiving, I'm bringing good vibes and cocktails. That's it.
Yeah, I actually really, really, really want to try and make a pumpkin pie, but
Like tonight?
I don't have the ingredients for it, and I could make it tonight.
I hate pumpkin pie.
All right,
Just
last
before
one.
you.
Smash or pass? French 75.
Pass.
Pass.
Oh my God, he's passing on like
So
everything.
weird.
Do you like anything?
What do you like? What's your ultimate? What's your favorite, other than a paper plane? What's your favorite cocktail?
I'll dumb it down a little bit. A
Oh.
whiskey sour.
Oh.
Dumb it down.
Yeah, for the girls.
Thank
Got
God.
it.
A New York sour.
A New York sour.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, so I
dumb it
should have
down
dumbed it
for
down
us.
a little bit is what I'm hearing.
Dumb it down for us. We don't know.
So-
Okay.
If I'm not getting a paper plane and
Yeah.
I want my cocktail,
Yeah.
I'm going to order a New York sour.
Okay.
And the bartender's going to go, what is that?
Yeah.
Because that's just how it is. And
Yeah.
I'm going to say, it's a whiskey sour. You just make a whiskey sour.
hmm
And then you leave about that much space in the glass.
Mhm.
You get your bar spoon, you flip it over, and you float a dry red wine like a Cabernet on top of
Ooh. Okay.
it.
Interesting.
It is astounding.
I got a bone to pick. How come
Always.
that's okay?
Always.
But when we told you that Gab had beer mixed with Sprite in Epcot, you're like, ew.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and take this off? Is this done? Are we done here?
What was it called?
Any different? I don't remember.
I don't remember. It was
It's called a
delicious.
shit-a-lada. Is what it's called.
No, it was
not.
delicious.
It was
It had a
so
name, and we don't
good.
remember the name, but it was
Come on,
delicious.
come
Okay,
on.
whatever. Sometimes you're wrong, Jack. Okay.
Sometimes you're wrong. And I do want the audience to know that he does like his job. I know it seems like, oh my gosh, he doesn't want to make any cocktails. He doesn't like any cocktails. He's a real bartender, which means he's a douchebag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's
That's so
like-
real. That's
and
so
he's
real.
like, no, you get this stuff. That's not what a
Oh,
real
baby.
cocktail tastes like.
Your douchebag.
Yeah. And I love him for it. And you know what? I forgive him for that. And he forgives me for the fact that I hate beer, but I love black coffee. So every opening day, we go to Chop 45, the Red Sox bar.
That's who needs to sponsor us.
That's a
Sponsor us.
free ad.
I'll get Debbie to shoot you a call.
Yeah,
Hey,
Shout out Debbie. But we go to Chop 45, and even though I don't drink beer, I wait until we're in that sports bar with all these men around, and I go, Guinness, please. And they're like, oh, we got a lady drinking Guinness. It's just black coffee. It's
Yeah.
just
That's all
iced
it is.
coffee.
I think we
It's
will
the
break
same
it
thing.
down to like in Smash or Pass when you're asking, what do you drink? I drink a lot of beer.
Yeah,
Beer
I
is my
know.
go-to.
I know.
We're in the holiday season. Shiner
Shiner cheer.
I love
It's the
Shiner Cheer.
best.
I wait all year for Shiner Cheer.
Yep.
Dunkelweizen's.
A shandy. A shandy.
A shandy.
A shandy.
Oh my God, we've got to stop with the British accent.
Ridiculous.
We have a problem with British accents. First of all, Gab cannot
Oh.
speak to a British person without like literally.
Really awkward at the UK pavilion at Epcot when the server came up, but we were like, Gab, don't do it.
We're like, Gab, stop.
Don't do
Gab,
it.
stop. It's
Let
like
us
a-
order.
Is starting to get a taste of all of my accents.
like a
Yeah.
vocal stem for her.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I'm bad with it. You know my New Jersey grandma?
I do the Jersey
Oh
grandma
my God,
with him
my
too.
Jersey grandma.
Yeah.
I do my Jersey grandma all the time
Okay.
over at the office. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He knows the only accent I do is Russian. Okay. But okay, we have this thing up in the break room.
Yeah.
Okay. And we just started training a new hire. And we have this thing up in the break room that we printed out. And it's Justine followed up with one of her brides and said, "Oh my gosh, how are you doing? Are we still loving the dress? Did you want to go ahead and get it ordered at this point?" Because when she had come in, it was well before when she needed to order the dress by. Her wedding was like 2 years away. She said, like, "I still love the dress, but I had to cancel my wedding. Some people can't get their shit together." That's what she said. And we said, "You know what, Queen? Preach."
Yeah.
Printed it out.
We printed it.
I
It's
printed
over
it
the
out,
computer in
and
the
I
break
put it
room.
on top of the computer.
We see it every day.
This morning,
Some people can't get their shit together.
This morning, Sarah and Gab were on a call with a British person. And I was in the break room. I walked in the break room and our new hire walked right behind me. And she pointed to the thing about the computer and went, "Oh," like gasp. And I was like, "Oh, let's actually leave because they're on that call. And I have opinions that I can't say because I'm not a part of the call. So
Yeah.
let's leave." So we walked out of the room. And she went, "That is so funny." And I said, "Her accent?"
She's like, "No."
She said, "No, the thing about the computer." And I went, No, for sure. That's what I
For
thought.
sure.
I was joking about the other thing. But props to Gab. She said she listened to her talk the whole time. And
Yeah,
not once
that was a
did she
30-minute
respond
interview,
back
and she never
with a British accent.
never did her British accent. Really proud of her.
Oh my God.
Really proud of the growth here.
She's so funny. Yeah, no,
Amazing.
it truly is some growth. Anyway.
This was fun.
Anyway. All right. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. Next week, we are going to be back talking about more wedding dresses and cocktails. Make sure to follow us on social media at Bustle Bridal and at Fleur de Fizz Bartending. And if you have any questions for the podcast, make sure to submit them to bustlepodcast@gmail.com. And for now, gowns, gimlets, and good vibes only. See you later.